I can tell you right now, my Amazon sales every single month for the past several months have gone up, 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 up over last year. We constantly have people in the low-hanging system group post that they've made their first sale. Can you get rich from print on demand? Have you ever wondered if you can actually get rich from print on demand? Well, in today's video, I am going to answer that question for you as honestly as I possibly can. I've thought about it, I took a bunch of notes, and there's a lot to cover. Now, you want to stay tuned because today we're going to be diving deep into the truth behind everything, at least as I see it, as someone who has made a bunch of sales myself with print on demand, helped a lot of people, but also know that times change. Now, I guess the first question I should ask you is, what does being rich mean to you? Is it like lounging on a beach without a care in the world, or is it the freedom to create and sell without the hassle of traditional business models? Whatever it is, your definition of richness and mine might be a little bit different, but we'll get into that here in a second. If you are new here, welcome. I am Rachel Rofe. I've guided over 1,000 people to make their first sale with print on demand without spending a dime on ads. So today I'll share with you the truths, the myths, and the must-knows of making money with print on demand. First thing is, as I said, let's start by defining rich. Now, for some, that's a six-figure income. For some, that's 10 million in the bank. For others, it's the freedom to work from anywhere. And in the world of print on demand, rich can mean steady income and freedom, but it's really all about your goals and how you measure success. So just candidly, if you are wanting like 8 figures a year with print on demand, I'm sure it can happen, but I don't think it's very typical. I know it's not very typical. I mean, I guess 8 figures with any business isn't typical, but I would say even 7 figures with print on demand, I wouldn't say is mega typical. What I find with print on demand, I know a lot of people who are making 6 or 7 figures a year with print on demand. Does that mean you can or that everyone can? No, but 6 or 7 figures, if that is something that is rich to you, and of course we have taking out profits and ads and things like that, but I do know people that are netting 6 figures per year or netting 7 figures per year with print on demand. 6 figures is a lot more common. So it's possible, absolutely. Is it going to happen for most people in their first year or even first couple years? Maybe not. I mean, sometimes it can. We'll go into a little bit more some of the other factors that come into play here. And by the way, if any of this is helpful, or if you have like more questions you want to ask about this, you want to dive deeper into the subject, make a comment below, and I will be so happy to just make more content about this and just be super duper transparent about all the things. The next thing that we want to look at is effort and dedication. Success, of course, is going to require effort and dedication as the print-on-demand market matures and more people are getting into it, and there's TikTok videos and YouTube videos all over. You are going to need to, work, right? So it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. We're talking about real work in terms of, making designs, launching them. Is it back-breaking work that you'll kill yourself for? I don't think so, but it's not just like you snap your fingers and then immediately you're going to get super rich. So yeah, you absolutely do need to take some effort. Now, do you need to put tons of effort? I've seen people doing 30 minutes a day and doing okay. They might not have the same goals that you might have. So I think, as with most things, it really comes down to, in the beginning, just being super intentional about what success looks like for you. Now, another factor to consider with print on demand is, while you probably won't make, sometimes you see these business courses and they're like, oh, I made millions of dollars. That's possible for these other things where you have to risk a lot more upfront. So a lot of these other courses, they tell you to buy a lot of inventory upfront or run Facebook ads. It's kind of a gamble. You don't know how they're going to work, or do other kind of things that are going to have you spend a lot of money first. So with this, I would say it's lower risk, lower reward with print on demand. Not lower reward as in tiny reward, but certainly not like the millions and millions that people talk about that they can make fast, or just like crypto, right? You can lose a lot of money really quick. You can make a lot of money really quick. So depending on your risk profile, there's different kind of business models. Another thing to consider is market saturation and competition. So I want to make a video coming up here soon about market saturation overall. Yes, the market is absolutely growing, and in some products, it might be a little bit more difficult than it was, let's say, in 2015. Does that mean that it's impossible? Absolutely not. We constantly have people in the low-hanging system group post that they've made their first sale. That said, you don't have to start in the more common products. So we have at Custom Happy, we have new products coming out all the time. We're going to be launching later on. We've got wine sets and picture frames and all these different things, constantly innovating and finding new ways for people to get beautiful personalized gifts. When you start getting into the other products, there's a lot of opportunity. I can tell you right now, my Amazon sales every single month for the past several months have gone up, 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 up over last year. And it is true that some of my products are different now. So my number one best-selling product is usually a mug. It was a candle last time. Teddy bears do really well. Just like the new items we get on Custom Happy have been doing really, really well. So that's something certainly to consider. And yeah, it might have been easier in the past, but it doesn't mean it might have been easier in some ways in the past, but also it's easier now in some ways because we've got AI that helps, and that just helps you come up with really good formulas really fast and come up with images. So I guess, yes, things are changing, but I would say some more positive, some more negative, but all in all, we're still seeing a ton of first sales coming in. Another thing to consider is scaling and automation. So as you grow, your business should grow too through scaling and automation. So this could mean through hiring people to help you or using tools to help you make things faster. We've got that Custom Happy integration coming soon, and that should help you kind of just do things a little bit more on autopilot. So the more you put things in, I know for me, part of my definition of rich is having time freedom. And so scaling and automation, these things add to that time freedom. And that's just like perfect for me. Another thing to consider here is just overall personal development and mindset. Absolutely, you can make money, wealth from print on demand. Another cool thing that can happen through print on demand is you get to have a richer, like more personal growth, because you get to just think about business. It's like life, right? It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. And so as you have failures, there are lessons for you, and you get to stay hungry for success. As you have growth, you get to be proud of yourself. And so a lot of people say entrepreneurship is very much, it's personal development, right? It's growth. It's really like a personal growth trajectory to have your own business. And so becoming rich in pushing yourself and knowing that you can do better and working hard and all this is a really beautiful blessing too. I love the path of entrepreneurship. Personal growth is one of my top values, and so I love that for that as well. And then another factor to consider in this whole discussion of print on demand can make you rich is luck. Because I say you don't necessarily always know what designs are going to take off. I like to throw spaghetti at the wall. Sometimes I've just gotten lucky. So personally, I've made 7 figures in sales on print on demand. My sales are going up, especially on Amazon right now. But part of it is totally luck. I mean, and so that's not something you can account for. However, there are quotes that say something like, the harder you work, the luckier you are. And I think there's some good merit to that as well to consider. I also believe, of course, we do make our own luck in a lot of ways by being prepared, informed, ready to seize opportunities, taking action, and all of that. So there's all of that to consider. So can print on demand make you rich? Well, I'd say the path is there, but it's yours to walk. So if you're ready to dive deeper, join me in transforming creativity into commerce. There's going to be a link underneath this video. You can join me over at Low Hanging System, and let's redefine rich together. So please subscribe, share your thoughts below. If this prompts any other questions, I'd love to make more videos on this topic, and let's just embark on this journey together. So remember, in the world of print on demand, your next idea could be your biggest breakthrough. Hope this helps. Leave a comment below and catch you in the next video.